Jon Impemba and James Grande.
What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm NBA DFS Playbook Preview Show, where we have a Tuesday 7-game main slate. Praise be here, Grande. DraftKings gave us two 10 p.m. games with the slate.
Oh, yeah. Three, John. Three.
Three 10 p.m. games, LA, Denver. With the slate starting at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, they could have just given us a 4-gamer again, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., but thankfully they did not. That also puts into a pretty big piece of strategy, obviously, because there's the slate that starts at 7, then you have 3 games at 10. You could almost just build a lineup at all 10 p.m. games if you want to go in that direction. We do have a couple of teams on back-to-backs here. On this slate as well. We have Miami, we have Phoenix, we have Philadelphia. Clippers are on a back-to-back. San Antonio's on a back-to-back. Utah's on a back-to-back. Is that it? I think that might be it.
Yeah.
All righty.
Golden State.
Golden State's on a back-to-back. Top
and they already said Draymond expected to play after not playing on the Monday slate.
Hit that like, share, subscribe button.
Nailed it.
Hype us up if you want to as well. It's a free way to support the show here over.
Dude, I meant to tell you this. I went to hype it this morning.
Is it gone?
No, we had a lot of hype points.
Ooh, I appreciate everybody hyping us up.
I meant to say that on the live, but I forgot. It's probably better for a pod anyway.
Yeah. Because you can hype the pod. You know, swipe left in the comment section, hype us up.
Yeah, it was. I think we had I don't know what the number was, but I think it was 5,000 points already by the time I got there. Now, I think it's 1,500 points per hype.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it nonetheless.
You need 100,000 hype points to crack the trending bar. So you know, we're almost there.
We had, you know what, we can get there. We had 1,000 we had over 1,000 people watch the show on Monday. If you guys could
half
just
of you hype us up.
Hit the like button, hit the hype button,
leave a comment in the comment section. You know, let us know what you think of the new cover image. You know, it's nice,
let me know if you think that I need a couple weeks off, or if I'm a machine.
Ask Grande. Find out if Grande is burnt out or not,
or a machine. That was the following comment. Shout out to my boy B Dolph for calling me a machine. Shout out to Stanley for saying I'm burnt out.
I like the This Is SportsCenter commercial with Albert Pujols when he's like. It's like, you're a machine. He's got the whole. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember, but I am a appreciator of the old SportsCenter commercials, but I don't remember that one. No.
Go check out the This Is SportsCenter commercial with the machine, and it is Albert Pujols is actually like a robot. You know, it's fun. Anyways, it's a cyborg or whatever. It's funny. All right. Anyways, this is a basketball show. We do appreciate you all tuning in. Again, we have Luka and Wemby as your top 2 price plays here. Wemby had a nice Monday in that matchup. There didn't crack 30 minutes, had a 30-10 double-double. So, you know, it was good game for him here. We'll talk point guard though. Luka 11-5, Harden 99. I guess we've figured out if Kawhi's going to play in this.
He's out.
Already out. Right?
They ruled him out for the next couple games. That was Monday and Tuesday included.
Maxey 98. Maxey had almost 10 steals on the Monday slate.
He did 29, 8 assists, 8 steals.
Yeah, big fantasy day. We'll see if Embiid plays the second leg of a back-to-back. They did not play Paul George on the front leg. There's a good chance that they swap and PG plays here and Embiid sits. So we'll just keep that in mind, and we'll update you at the live show because that is 7 p.m. That's the first game on this slate. We also know that Jalen Green is going to play in this game against Philadelphia. We got that word. Did not play on Tuesday. We'll make his return on Monday. We'll make his return on Tuesday. Anyways, Luka, Harden, Maxey, Murray, your top 4 price point guards here. Steph down to 88. We'll talk about that in a second because he was more expensive on the Monday slate.
Yeah, so Luka I think is fine. Obviously has a massive ceiling. Pretty good spot against Denver. Should see Peyton Watson defense. I just don't know if I would rather play Luka at 11-5 or if I would just rather play any of the next 3 names. Like Harden 9,900, no Kawhi. Looks amazing. 36, 7, and 9 against Washington, 37 minutes. He's now gone for 30 in back-to-back games Kawhi's missed. The minutes all the way up, and he gets Chicago, who's likely getting Josh Giddey back, and we know that's, he's chop-livered defensively. Not that Giddey's going to guard him, but I'm sure Harden will get him in action. So love Harden, love Maxey, obviously. And I assume Joel hasn't played a back-to-back, so I assume he sits. Maybe he doesn't. We'll see. But it seems likely that he would sit. Tough spot for Maxey, but anytime Joel is not available, you have to take a look at Maxey.
Yeah.
And then Jamal Murray's probable. So, like, the knee inflammation is new because he's been dealing with sickness and an ankle. And then he played the back-to-back. They obviously got blitzed by Charlotte after he scored 42 the night before. He is listed probable, though. So I expect him to play. I would absolutely play. I just kind of like the Harden Maxey Murray tier more than I like Luka. Not that I wouldn't play Luka. I just think the other 3 look a little bit better and they're a little bit cheaper as well.
Sure. Steph, Thompson, Giddey, Keontae is your 8K tier.
Yeah, I'm definitely good getting to Steph at 88. We'll see if he plays second leg of a back-to-back. He also hasn't played a back-to-back in January, so we'll see what, comes from it. They are home for both games, so maybe that helps persuade Steve Kerr into playing him. I think Amen, I just don't have a ton of interest at 8,600 against the Spurs. Not my favorite price tag I've ever seen, so it's okay. Not going to play Giddey in his return. He has missed almost like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And Keontae. Yeah, it's interesting here because they played Nurkic on apparently Nurkic has been dealing with a toe injury, John, that has been known about, but they weren't putting him on the injury report for, which is quite annoying, obviously. So I expect Nurkic to sit on the second leg of a back-to-back. We don't know if Markkanen's going to play on the second leg of a back-to-back either. So I'm good with Keontae at 81. He has played all the minutes. I just don't love the spot, especially if Markkanen's not in. I don't know how competitive.
He's like borderline mini Maxey at this point, right? Like just playing a whole bunch of minutes, scoring a whole bunch of points. It's just $8,100 for no reason. Like why is he not a 9K play yet?
I agree. He should be. He should be closer to 9K, especially if Lowry doesn't play again.
Yeah. Westbrook's been really good. Bet the over 14.5 points on him the other day. Got him, Fox, quickly. And I guess we can't really talk about DDV or Gillespie, right? So thoughts on Westbrook or Fox here? Or quickly?
Why can't we talk DDV?
Well, I don't know. These $6,700.
I'm not playing. I'm just kidding. I'm not playing.
I was gonna say, it's.
No, I'm not playing. No. Not even. Considering.
I don't know. It's like Edwards is out, but
no, no. We're not playing him. Yeah. So I think Westbrook looks pretty good. $7,700.
I mean, they're playing them huge minutes again.
Huge minutes, and Schroeder's back. They've been competitive in these games, so as long as he's playing well, he's been super efficient from the floor. We know he stuffs the stat sheet, and the prices come way, way down. So
that's what I'm saying. You're getting sort of like peak level Westbrook right now.
Yes, he's been very good, and the price come down in a pace up spot. I'm good with De'Aaron Fox. I don't think the spot is great, but the minutes have been really good for De'Aaron Fox, and the price is really good. So I think he's okay. I think you could play quickly. Didn't look great in his return, but no Barrett, no CMB already. No thanks to DiVincenzo. And then, like you said, TBD on Gillespie and basically anybody.
Jalen Green's back. If Booker Booker's questionable to play tonight, did play. I guess if they were to sit Booker and then Jalen Green's questionable, you'd consider Gillespie here. But
yes.
again, you have your Chicago guards, but Giddey's back. Kobe White's there, so hard to get there. Quentin Grimes, 5,400. Collier. Is there any value on the slate that you'd play?
I mean, the only way I'd play Collier is if like they were out Sensabaugh, they're out Markkanen. They probably don't on the second leg of a back-to-back. Svi won't start, so they might go back to the Collier starting lineup. But I still think it's probably too expensive for me. I'd rather just play Clayton if I was going to play any of them. I don't think there's anything in that range that is at all interesting. I think Davion at 47 looks good. I think Pajemski, who dropped $700.
Say big price dump on Pajemski here.
Now, I do think Melton plays second leg of a back-to-back, so that is at least, notable.
Sure.
Clayton 37.
Brown's 43. Harper had an okay game today.
Yeah, it's been tough scenes for Harper. He's been playing a little better lately.
That's probably it, right? Unless we get some injury news.
Yeah, Davion Goodwin would be the injury news related person. Yeah.
Okay. Edwards is $9,200 versus Utah.
Oh, that feels really, really
coming off 55 actual.
Yeah, I mean, he's like incredibly. I don't want to
good at basketball.
I don't want to rattle any feathers, but he is incredibly good.
Good at basketball.
Probably should have been named an all-star starter.
Sure.
I get Curry is just so popular. I get it, but
yeah. KD versus Wemby. We know that fun little matchup.
Yeah, Wemby's a KD guy.
Yeah, and we're Durant actually the same height as Wemby, but
dude, he is so funny. He is so funny. Like, all
time. KD, you're looking at him eye to eye. You sure you're not 7'4" as well? It's like, nah, man, not me. Not 7'4". Ingram 79. I would still go to Edgecombe here if Embiid's out, right? Like, it's really Embiid with the usage rate that we're more concerned about than George, right?
Yes, for sure. I mean, Embiid is the team leader in usage and fantasy points per minute, so like PG is going to obviously have a role, but like,
are we just like worried about Oubre? Is Oubre playing a back-to-back? I mean,
yes, he played a back-to-back. Like, I remember commenting on this. I don't know if it was you or Keith on the show, but they started him, played him 34 minutes in his second game back, and then immediately had a back-to-back, and he played the next day.
Okay.
So I don't think Nick Nurse cares. I think Nick Nurse is running him out there for
sure. Your boy Norm didn't change any salary for him. He's at Sacramento here at 7K.
Yeah, all in on the Heat again.
Castle had a really big game today. You can get there if you wanted to.
I do think I know you mentioned it, but I do think Brandon Ingram is like top tier kind of play. No Barrett, no CMB. Quickly kind of limited last game. I don't know if they're going to continue to limit him at all, but dude, he has been so good. I like a lot of Toronto. I mean, I understand Golden State's like pretty good defensively and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I am in totally on Brandon Ingram.
All right. Again, Castle, Kobe White, Levine, your 6K range there.
Castle, White, Levine. Castle's fine. I like the price decrease. Kobe White, 68. I do like the fact that the 30 minutes has been a thing. So I'm good. He also, he hit 7 threes. That was like a big part of
in his bag, though.
In his bag, for sure, in his bag. And he's playing with an elite passer if and when Giddey's rolled in. Levine in tournaments, he's like sometimes closing games, sometimes not. I mean, just seems ready to be a Milwaukee Buck at this point.
I missed the Chicago Bulls version of Zach LaVine.
Yeah, it was a fun. There was a fun time. My favorite version was when the Bulls first got Lonzo, and they had that like crazy run where it was Lonzo, DeRozan, LaVine, and we were like legitimately fun. I miss those. I miss that time so much. And then Lonzo had injuries where he had to like
couldn't stand up.
He had like, isn't it something where he like had something weird with, he had like some rare surgery on his knees.
I just remember the Stephen A thing being like, he can't get up out of a chair. Then Lonzo had a video of himself getting out of a chair.
Yeah, and he was like very unstable getting out of the chair too. It was a really bad rebuttal by Lonzo, but salute to him for being back in the NBA.
Yeah. Jaquez is 55.
Jaquez is 55. That would be
Jordan Miller's been really good lately.
Dude, I have played Jordan Miller like 4 straight slates. I have played Jordan Miller. And like typically 5,400 is like an uncomfortable
You're about to
price.
make it 5 probably here versus the Bulls. So,
like came off the bench still 28 minutes, not great. I mean, not bad. I shouldn't say it's bad, but he had played 34 and 46 minutes the games prior.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in, dude. I'm in. Count me in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. Dude's been great. 54.
No Kawhi. We also you never know what the Clippers are going to rule out on the second leg of a back.
Yeah,
right
sure.
at this point. So
it won't be Jordan Miller though. So
it won't. It will not be Jordan Miller. That's a great point.
All right, we're kind of in the same tiers we just were. I guess Pelly Larson's the new addition to that group, right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Probably.
Richard, if they sit Steph, maybe.
Where's my boy Melton? Did they take his shooting guard eligibility away? Point guard, point guard, small forward, 48.
All right. Talk about it in a second.
Yeah. The bench fee. I don't think so. They gave the Clippers been playing Cam Christie a bunch. I don't think we need to go there, but just thought I'd point that out.
Small forward, you can play Durant here if you want. Butler on a back-to-back. I guess we'll see that one. Watson, $7,600 now. Gordon didn't play the other day, right?
He's probable for this game.
Okay.
They already ruled out Christian Brown.
Yeah, I saw that one.
But Aaron Gordon's listed probable.
All right. If Watson there, DDR, we're talking Norm already. PG, 68.
Yeah, I'd be okay with PG. Yep.
Already.
I'm not like, I'm fine with it.
Sense about plays. Our boy's out here
doing
all of the things you said he could do last year.
Yeah.
Look at these shots. He's making the shots. He's missing threes and making shots still. Like,
dude, he is a very gifted offensive player.
Okay.
It's just one of those things, right?
If he's healthy and Lauri's out.
Yeah. Add him to the list of like bucket getters that doesn't play for his team. Also just Jaden McDaniels played, and I know Gobert is expected to be back. Jaden McDaniels' minutes have been crazy in like all these, like as long as he stays out of foul trouble and it's competitive, his minutes have been like really high. Naz Reid being questionable.
I was gonna say, didn't Naz leave last game?
Yeah, and he's questionable for this game. If Naz doesn't play, we could see 40 minutes out of Jaden McDaniels again.
All right, I'm good with it. Again, him, Sansaba, Jaquez is here. Jordan Miller can be played here. Oubre can be played here.
Yeah, nothing new.
Where's Melton?
He's 48.
I passed him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Because they had him out for the.
Did you pay 48 for Melton? Not really
he's
a bunch.
Yeah, he closes the game. He played like 25 minutes is where he basically caps out. I'd be okay with it.
Okay. Anything else?
I was more so just wondering what the price was before we zoomed past him.
Sanders.
I don't think so. I mean, there's a bunch of teams on a back-to-back, and we could have some value.
A bunch of guys ruled out.
Yeah.
Power forward, Şengün is here with the dual positional eligibility 96. Steven Adams got ruled out already, right? for this
Yeah,
game?
he has a pretty bad ankle sprain.
Yeah. So Şengün's 96. Scotty Barnes up to $9,400. Seems like just yesterday he was in the 8Ks. We're like, why is Scotty Barnes this cheap?
Right.
And then LeBron at $9,000.
Yeah, I have no objection to anything there. Şengün, obviously, it's hard to target players against Victor Wembanyama, but not a lot of players that play the position that Wemby does has a 30% usage and is 1.4 fantasy points per minute. So, like, if you get to Şengün, he might triple double, and who cares about the Wemby matchup? Scotty's definitely playable. LeBron definitely playable. I have nothing bad to say about that tier of players.
Yeah.
I think Şengün's ownership will probably stay pretty low because of the Wemby factor. But again, he's a third. Just because Wemby doesn't mean they're going to like not use Şengün in every action possible.
Right.
Like he's their best. He's their hub. Like he's the focal point of their offense. So, I'm in on Şengün.
Okay. Where would you go next then? I guess is a question. Like how you rank him obviously up above the other tier, I assume. So
yeah, I would probably just rank them how they're
Okay.
priced, and then next, Aaron Gordon I think is okay at 6,700. He almost triple doubled the other day. They're using him as like the Jokic hub. 40 fantasy points, was a basket shy of a triple double. So I think Gordon at 67 looks good. Jabari randomly scored 32 actual and hit a bunch of threes the other day. I don't think it needs to be a play, but you can obviously get to Jabari if you want. I assume Filipowski is going to start here, considering we had the Nurkic game on Monday, so you can play Filipowski. Brooks is here. I don't know what they're going to do with Jalen Smith, but man, it's hard for me to like not think he can, like, they don't extend him. Like, but with Giddy back, I just don't know. They're just going to push him to the bench. I feel
I'm very interested to see what his rebound prop's going to be, because if you followed my picks of the last couple of games, his rebound prop's been like 8.5, and I've just been like, we're going over the 8.5 here with Jalen Smith, and he's just a great guy on the glass. The points obviously are what we're getting out of him here. The thing is, like, even if they cut him, the price is the problem, because if they cut him down his minutes, he can still give you the same numbers. It's just that you're paying $6,300 for it instead of $5,300 for it.
Yeah, but he's also gone for 50. He also just went for 50 and 35. Like he is, because he is that dude when he gets extended. He's just not going to
care about that stuff, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They like their rotations. They like how things are.
Well, the Bulls actually put up a graphic, and on their graphic it said that their only positive lineup this year is when they do double big.
Sure. I don't doubt it. Look at one of your best players, right? Like Jalen Smith, get him on the floor as much as possible. You see how good Naz Reid looks, when he's getting more minutes, like just play Jalen Smith. But this is the Jalen Smith that we've been watching since Phoenix. We're like, this guy, if he can just stay out of foul trouble, can be a monster. Yeah. So anyways, give Gordon back, probably said. Filipowski 64, Jalen Smith is there, Bazella 61, Wiggins is $5,700.
It's too cheap. It's too cheap. 57.
You're a Wiggins guy.
He's been good, dude. He's been good.
Anything else here?
Barlow
was Draymond was 58.
Yeah, Draymond was 58. I'd play Draymond. Barlow played 24 minutes. Like, you could possibly get there. I don't think there's anything else. I guess Toronto probably goes. It's probably as simple as Mamukelashvili is going to start, and we'll talk about him. I'm just trying to think of like Barnes, Ingram, quickly, Mamu, And then who do they start? Who's their fifth starter? Agbaji? Is that their
They
fifth
started Baji
starter?
the other day.
Yeah, and then they started Battle the game before, and they started Walter the game before. Walter's not available, but I'm just trying to process like
Maybe
what
get some
Toronto's going to
where's
do.
Mobo at these days? You know, like,
He's
on the,
he
on the
did
team.
he did operate. He did play after
Because they're not going to give Mamu
CMD got
35
hurt.
minutes. So
Yeah,
you get
after
Scotty Barnes 5 lineup
we
here.
probably do. Yeah.
So anything else to power forward?
No.
Alrighty. On to center. Closing out the show. Wemby's 10K. Talked about Şengün already. You got Embiid, who we assume sits at 93. So it's Wemby, then the rest.
Yeah, Wemby's just too cheap. That's just plain and simple. We said this for 2 weeks now. Like, since the price went down, dude, look at the per. I mean, the per minute stuff is just criminal. He's just too good. So I don't 10K. I don't care what Houston throws at him defensively. He's shooting over everyone. He's dunking over everyone. He's blocking over everyone. And the thing is, like, Houston's offense is so predicated on offensive rebounds, and I know that won't be as much with Adams not there.
Yeah.
But like, that means there's going to be a lot of stuff at the rim and a lot of shot attempts at the rim and a lot of putbacks seemingly at the rim, and that is not a thing you want with Victor Wembanyama on the other side.
Nope, I agree. Luke 8K. You have Bam at 75. Nurkic.
Not going to play. Second leg of a back-to-back? No way.
Not a shot, right? Not a shot he plays.
No, he was so good on the Monday slate because he is like just really good.
29-5. Hadn't played in a week.
In 26 minutes. In 26. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think this is pretty easy for me. Bam and Zubats.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
No worries about a back-to-back here for Zubats, right? Because he had been.
Yeah, I don't think so. He did play the back-to-back like pretty recently.
9 and 10.
It is. I didn't love that he only played 30 minutes. That's obviously a little bit, and I think it probably had to do with the back-to-back. But he did play 39 minutes in the overtime game, so there is at least the upside for it, right? Like we can get back to full capacity for Zoo.
Agreed. Gobert revenge game 66.
Gobert should probably play. If there's no Naz Reid, he'll play every minute he possibly can. And Bernier will back up. But if there's no Naz Reid, yeah, Gobert looks pretty good.
I like the Gobert. I don't think I've played Gobert at all this year, but I would play. I mean, I would play him here probably.
Yeah.
We got Ayton at 62. Mark Williams had a good night tonight, but it is a second leg of a back-to-back. So
we have seen him play though. Some of them, but remember he like came off the bench once, and
you called the Iguodala starting thing, and like that's what happened. So
yeah, that could very well happen again just to limit his minutes. So I guess TBD on that, but 5,500 is just obviously too cheap.
You do have the 5,400 Mamu with no real backup center, so that would probably be super popular.
Yeah, it'll be popular.
You have Philly, Bona or Drummond here without Embiid, we assume.
They played I mean, they played Bona as the backup center on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he's the backup center tomorrow? I don't. Or the starting center tomorrow? I have no clue. It's just not going to be a fun situation because how do you predict that? With Watford back too? I feel like this would be easier if Watford wasn't healthy.
Sure.
But he is.
Okay. If Zubac's sat, I'd play Niederheiser here.
Yep.
It's just a punt play. And Capella, I guess, with no Adams. It's another backup punt play.
I think there's a couple. Capella, Dylan Cardwell has been awesome for Sacramento. And he's like super high energy, block shots, rebound everything in sight guy.
Okay.
eventually, like, it's going to get weird for him and the whole team because they're still playing Reynaud, and Sabonis has played only like 20 minutes in each of the first 2 games he's played. So, like, I don't know. But Achua got squeezed because they just played Cardwell. I think that could just very well happen again because Cardwell is
I
so
like
high
that Achua
energy.
gets squeezed after putting up some like huge games too.
Huge games. And then, you know, if they don't play Nurkic, Kyle Anderson is going to be the backup center.
Okay.
We've seen that. We saw Kevin Love and Nurkic playing on the Monday slate. That means Kyle Anderson typically operates second leg of a back-to-back as the backup center. So just throwing that out there too.
Sounds good. All right, let's get a core build going here.
Yeah, core build, 7-game slate, 27 back-to-backs.
Mamu, we'll just plug Mamu in at center. Just because he's $5,400.
Yeah, I like the Toronto. I like Toronto as a whole.
Right. Let's go Mamu. We'll go Ingram. 61. Where's our value on this slate here?
Yeah, that's where I'm looking too.
I mean, Melton was 48. He wasn't really like. Where's Miller? Jordan Miller.
50. He's 54. Davion's 48. That's obviously like pretty cheap for a starting point guard. There wasn't a lot of like definitive, like Dylan Cardwell is 3,500. I would play him, but we also are playing Mamukelashvili. So Moody's 41. We know he'll start.
I mean, we have something for Philly, like Oubre's 52.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson's 46. There really isn't a ton of obvious value, but we have 6650, so we can do one more like mid to spend up guy here, and we can fit Westbrook 77 or
I was gonna say Maxey. I think you could probably get to Maxey pretty comfortably.
$5,600. Mitchell, Ingram, Miller, Mamu, Maxey, power forward utility. We'll have some injury news coming out. Slate starts at 7. Grande and I will be back live at 5 to break it all down for you guys again. We'll see you later.